welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. I am finally gonna put up my Christmas tree. I've got a tree downstairs. That was the first tree in the guest room. I've also got the garland up, and I've also got one little townhouse that I picked up from the thrift store. By the way, really great place to pick up some of these porcelain houses, and you don't want to buy a full set. You can always custom create one by the things that you find at the thrift store. So I'm excited for you to join me today because I have a living room full of boxes to put the tree up and put the ornaments on it. If you do like my outfit for this holiday season, I did actually thrift all of it, except for my glasses, of course. So I'll be happy to show you in another video where you can find really good outfit ideas, so that way you don't go in without a plan and come out with a bunch of stuff that doesn't work for you. So without further ado, let's get this Christmas rolling. Okay, so here we are, we have the tree. It is a lot taller than I remember. I bought this after Christmas last year, and I forgot that it was so tall. So now I'm kind of wondering whether or not my star is going to go on top, if it's going to fit. But I'm super jazzed about this. A lot in my channel you guys will eventually come to find as I post more videos that I'm always looking for a good deal.
Here's a tree. This here is a tree.
And this tree was a good deal. This tree is probably roughly like 7 feet tall. I'm 5'4", and I got it after Christmas last year. For those of you who don't know, we were living with my family in order to save up for the house that we're in right now. And we have a tree, which you saw us put up in our last video, but I wanted to get another one because who doesn't love more Christmas trees, right?
Christmas trees and bacon.
So I ended up buying this off the floor in Home Depot a couple of days after Christmas for like a smoking good deal. This tree itself was $150, and if you know anything about buying fake artificial pre-lit Christmas trees, they can get really, really expensive. I've seen some trees price up into the $700 range. Most trees like this probably go for like $350 to $400, and as you can see, it works perfectly fine. I love this tree because it actually has some pine cones. It's got some different varieties of greenery in here, and then of course it's got the red berries. Now this tree, it's not the same brand as my garland, but as you'll notice, I have all of the same elements in my garland as well too. So that really makes it fun. It matches really nicely. I ended up buying the garland at Bath & Body Works closing event, and I have a wreath that matches, and now you can see I've got the garland pre-lit as well. This one takes batteries while the tree actually gets plugged in, but the fact that they match is just perfect. I can't believe it. This whole garland is actually 2 pieces, and I believe I got it for 20 bucks. Of course, I've added a few additional elements in it, so that's made it a little bit more expensive, but between the two, you would never know that this entire setup costs less than $200. Look for those good deals. If you can bear it and wait till after the season to pick up a lot of this stuff, it's a great way to make a huge impression on the Christmas vibe that you put up in your house. I love this tree. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different ornaments here. Some of these are really old, actually. I've had some of these for almost 15 years. I've made a lot of these as well too, which I'm super proud of and super excited about. A lot of these were sourced from Hobby Lobby. Some of these, which I really enjoy, were just transfer tattoos actually onto frosted bulbs, and that made them look very sort of antique, which is super exciting. I've also got some new ornaments this year since we purchased our first house, as well as did a bunch of fun activities. A lot of these ornaments I did hand make. I have a bunch of reindeer that were made out of champagne corks and golf tees. I also made these stars. This is all just recycled paper and some transfer tattoos and glitter, but I love putting them up every year, and they're very light because they're all paper made. So these ornaments are quite old. I picked these up when I was roughly 18. I'm surprised they've even lasted this long. I really like to make a lot of my ornaments because I feel like it gives a very special touch to Christmas. They're more personable as opposed to just going to the store and purchasing them. I've also got these recycled keys here that I made a couple of years ago. So I ended up gluing them together with E6000 into these snowflake shapes. This is a really great and cheap way to also create some Christmas decorations. A little bit of E6000 glue, and if you happen to find or know somebody who has a stockpile of keys that aren't being used, this is a really great way to make some custom ornaments. So with the star situation, this is the star that I purchased. It's the capiche shell, so this is a star very similar to the one that I grew up with. We haven't actually had the opportunity to have a star yet, so I thought I would pick one up that's a classic. It's going to be pretty much touching the ceiling. Our ceilings aren't very tall in this house. It's a house from the 60s, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not we can get this on top of this tree or not. I don't know. We might have to put this downstairs, so hopefully we can get it on this tree, but stay tuned to see. So I've also got some of this beautiful beaded garland that I'm going to put around the tree. One of these I got from Hobby Lobby, this one, and then I also got this pearled one from Amazon that I think will match the garland really, really well on the tree. Friends, we've got the tree up, we've got the garland, we've got all the Christmas vibes up in here, and I am super pumped about it. As you can see, I really do like to do the classic Christmas red, green, golds kind of antique-y look. This is something I've been waiting for years. I want to know sort of what your inspiration is, Christmas in general, different styles of Christmas trees you like to put together. So leave a comment below. If you like this video, definitely like it and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for joining me. We'll see ya. What do they call this? Okay, we're gonna take two this because I didn't have the mic on when I was recording before.